Kscope 2015 in Florida.
So we're here at Kscope in sunny Florida, and I'm here with Dietmar Aust. I'm Todd Trichler, Oracle Developer Advocate for Outreach. And one of the things I love in doing is interviews with developers. Dietmar, you've got a session here about Apex and ORDS. So how do you run it in production?
Exactly.
They've done a lot of new work with ORDS in terms of getting it up and running. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is one of the two presentations I'm giving here. I'm also talking about the smaller and not so talked about new features in Apex 5.0. There are a ton of really good gems that you have to know as a developer. But coming back to your question about ORDS, my talk will be focusing on the overall setup. ORDS is one piece of the puzzle, but there's also the front-facing Apache as a reverse proxy to ORDS, and you have to make sure that along the way everything is tuned and secured so that you can run it in production nicely. I will go step by step through the whole process of setting it up and securing it. Yes, they have done a lot of things. They've tried to make the process easier, but to me at least it has become a little bit more confusing. So I have sorted all these things out and I will show the audience how to work around the things.
Okay. Now, where are you from?
Germany.
Germany, okay. Yes. Du bist ein Berliner?
No, ein Kölner.
Ein Kölner, okay.
Yeah.
So why ODTUG? You could have picked any, there's developer conferences in Germany.
Yes,
why ODTUG?
There is. Well, actually it's quite dangerous to go to ODTUG because if you go there once, you want to come back again and again and again. So I got
know that feeling.
So I got hooked in 2008 when Scott Spendolini, he asked me to present about how we set up our environment at the German telecom shops. We had a larger environment running there. And
that was an Apex environment in the Deutsche Telekom?
Yes, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, so yeah, it was very successful, served a lot of people. We had, I think, 6,000 people in the shops using the system, more or less at the same time. And I mean, it's so great. The people are great. You just love coming here, but it's also the content. You get the best content in the world because the Apex team is here. You have all the best guys from the community who share their expertise, and so that's really great. But the biggest difference make the people who organize the event and also the friends that you make over the years. So I missed one and I hated myself for that, and so I will come back again and again.
Excellent. Now, I don't know if you caught the one, but Joel did an excellent talk on Let's Wreck This Together, and he was talking about how some people actually think that Apex doesn't use large installations or isn't enterprise ready, shall we say, or doesn't do the scale applications. You know?
Right.
Obviously, we know that's a fallacy.
Sure.
What's some of the largest implementations that you've worked on or that you know of? Obviously, I'm thinking that a telecom is pretty decent size.
Yeah, but I think there are even like larger ones, and they gathered some showcases of what people do. But it's always the thing, a problem with the perception that the people have, that if you want to do really scalable things, you have to have J2EE or .NET or whatever, and that is simply not true. We were running it very successfully with that amount of people that we had to serve, and basically it's easy to scale because you scale in the database, right?
Yeah.
And you can use intelligent caching and everything on the mid-tier so that all the JavaScript and all the other files are not requested anymore. And then everything is run the database, which is a good thing because you don't have to also tune the middle tier, which causes a lot of problems in other environments.
Excellent. Well, Dietmar, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of your conference.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks.